My name is Margaret Ann Windsor, and the name that I was given when I was kidnapped from Buckingham Palace is Peggy Ann Dempsey. Excuse me, married Childers. Um, they stole my name. I'm Victoria II, legal heir to the British Crown, and since I put all this and information on prior videos for over the last year, I'm just going to get to the chase right at the moment. They gave me the name Peggy Ann Dempsey, and I'm married to Childers. And they took me to Lawrence County, Alabama, Moulton, to a pigsty, by the way, where the torture on a daily basis was inconceivable. Changed my name, stole my identity, my loving parents, King Edward VIII, who was married to my mother, Claudia Ruth O'Keefe Windsor, from Madison, Wisconsin, sister to American Georgia O'Keefe. Now, my own uncle helped kidnap me, who became George VI illegal, Elizabeth's father. She's illegal. He helped take down his own brother, my father, and never mentioned to my mother. History would tell you that my father married the American spy, Wallace Simpson. She actually married a double, a look-alike, and all of this was covered up. My birth in '39, I'm the legal heir. There was a seal put on it, 99-year seal put on it all. They don't even mention me. They dumped me off over here and used me for what it's worth. I'm a hostage. Great Britain's a hostage. Elizabeth and her father signed treaties, illegal, that allowed the United States military bases all over British soil, and they used it as a launching pad. This doesn't take a great mind to figure this out. You just go back to when they took my father down, took him out, 99-year seal. My God, what are you trying to cover up? And then the downfall of the British Empire. Look at the United States. Right now they're closing in, they and the Illuminati, Freemasons, whatever you want to call them, trilateral. They're the Rockefellers and Rothschilds that control the media. But the citizens of the United States are the ones that allowed it to happen. And let me say this. I'm English. I've been telling them and begging, and things done to me, starving, freezing, and that's just the least of it. They didn't want to hear it. The response that I got from the people here is they hate my guts. They have done things to me, and they didn't want to hear about it. It was like I was insulting them. I told them about the mind control murders. I wrote about them in 76 to 80. Larry Flint, which I've shown the endorsement on in Hustler magazine, April of '84, he was shot in Lawrenceville, Georgia. They're using the Larry Lawrence. I'd written about Larry Lawrence McDonald, M.D., at U.S. Congressman at Piedmont Hospital and murders there. So I'd written about mind control. Now then, John Lennon, by the way, was shot by Mark David Chapman. That was one of them while I was working at the DA's office in Huntsville. Now I want to get back to why I'm making this tape, and I don't know, I hope I make it to see, and my kids, my sons Mark and Scott, I don't know where they are alive and well. Most of all, I want to repay the people, the British people and the German, those that helped me, and those Americans that helped me, the people that helped me, and the others that slaughtered me and still are. I hope the justice is done according to me. That was taken my name, I was taken the lifestyle, the leader of a country I was deprived of being, I was tortured, everything in the book done to me that I can't put down here. My crime was being born if I committed a crime. The United States, don't tell me crime doesn't pay. Elizabeth is part of the New World Order, the Clintons, you name it. They attend the meetings of the Illuminati, and it's all in place now, the global, with everything that's going on, and it's instigated by the United States and their media, who's covered it up. Now then, I want to get to this. Yesterday on Fox, but this is what the media says here. Yesterday on Fox, they were talking about that the FBI had come in and they knew who the man in the mask with a British accent that was supposed to have beheaded the two Americans. They left out the Brit. That the FBI knew who it was. Then they went in this group and the anchor to this tirade, the arrogant SOBs. There's no word. I only have words and putting it on video and Facebook and hope they don't come out and arrest me, all right? But how dare them reprimand Great Britain for the crimes this country's committed against me, the British, the Germans, and its own citizens here, but its own citizens only care, and I quote this, and the FBI were right, Agent in 82, that I bored them with what I was telling them back then, and it only mattered to them, they cared when they found out how it affected them. Now then, I want to get back to what Fox said, the group there on Fox, the anchor in the little group. They were reprimanding the UK. Well, Scotland almost went independent. Everything's been taken because the United States took it when they installed their own king, George VI, and allowed the bases illegal all over Great Britain. So how dare you, you arrogant, I believe myself, you can kidnap the real monarch, you can hold me hostage and torture me and my sons, my family, take down my father and mother. None of this has been told by the media. Only slander and lies about my dad, about me. And you're going to tell Great Britain that since you put it like, this is the way the United States portrays everything, that they were, how did they phrase it? I meant to, because it's all in the phrasing and changing the definition. They were, in other words, I can't get the word they used, they were forced to come into the war, World War II, and, quote, save the British. Oh, my God. You call this saving me? You saved your own soul. You've gone in and you've used Great Britain. They've died for your crimes. I've paid for your crimes here that you've done against me. And you have the gall. There is no way in HELL that the Americans, the media, can pay for what they have done. There is just one, if there's a God, okay? And I think there is. I just don't think he's a nutcase. And I know this is not going to sound good to a lot of people because they don't care. Most people don't care. They found my kidnapping and my walking on the side of the road, begging for food up on the Appalachian Trail. I even had it spit in. I've frozen when I could get a bite. And the paper here wrote me up half-truths at times. They did say I favored Georgia O'Keeffe, my aunt. But one of the rangers said, district rangers said, the forestry, where I went to live, to have a place to have a tent and cover up, even if I froze or starved. There's snakes and bears and freezing. But they even made the comment, don't feed me, it might encourage me to stay. Like I'm this little animal that they're feeding here, or bear. It might encourage they treat me like I'm the worst criminal that ever walked the face of this planet. And they do not want told or shown the crimes committed against me. There's different ways to behead you, believe me. They don't want the crimes that they've committed and caused the Brits to pay. And by the way, this was also in response to, they were reprimanding the Brits yesterday. Parliament had just, half of them, had just voted to send in airstrikes and to help the United States. They're hostages. I sure didn't vote to send anything to help the Americans kill me or kill the Brits or kill the Germans. And you ask me to salute your flag, and I have been ostracized because I didn't salute your flag. The flag that you stole from me in the beginning. You stole this country from the Brits, me. You kidnapped me, took down my father. You took down Great Britain and made us pay for your crimes, and you think you're insulted because I don't salute your flag? Oh, excuse me. I just want to see some justice according to me, because that's who it happened to, me.